Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, today is February 24, 2025. Can you guys believe this? The month is almost over. And I am also happy because that means we're closer to payday, which is Friday. We're going to be getting some money in this portfolio. And we're going to see if we're going to reach that 30K mark or go over 30K. And if we do next month, what are we going to do? Are we going to bring in 31K, 32K, 33K? What we're going to do, we're going to see. Guys, as always, this is not financial advice. I am just a 52-year-old man that makes videos about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not use this as financial advice. This is only here as a tool, as a guide to motivate you to get more people to invest it. Okay, guys? And also, if you got some negativity, leave it out the door, because here we don't care about negativity, because I will block your ass in a heartbeat. And I might just talk about you a little bit, but then I will block you after that, because we don't need our people on this portfolio, in this community, dealing with any kind of negativity. We'll get enough of that already. You see people getting laid off left, right, and center. I can't even say that right. I think I'm learning too much Spanish because my tongue sometimes I can't even talk right. People getting laid off, people getting fired, left, right, and center. Yeah. So guys, if you worry about getting laid off, but you don't have a portfolio like I do, of course you're going to be worried, because now how are you going to feed your kids? How are you going to make sure your wife get her nails done? All the other good stuff that people do to have family. Okay, guys? So let's get down to business, right? Because business is booming. We are on our way to 3,000 subs. Somebody asked the other day how he got 2,000 subs and not only have 100 and something subs. Ain't that crazy? Or 200, whatever it is. Why we want to compare ourselves to other people? We don't do the Joneses over here. Okay? We do Dividend Passport Bro over here. So if you're a Dividend Passport Bro or Dividend Passport Sis, you're in the right place, because we talk about making money, living abroad, getting your financial independent, retire early. Now, you don't have to live abroad. You can stay in the U.S. But if you need $5,000 to live in the U.S. and your portfolio is giving you $3,000, right? And you need to be somewhere else that you can live off for $3,000. You gonna stay in the U.S.? That's a choice you gotta decide, right? And you can live that lazy, free life, go to the gym, do other things, reinvent yourself, do that. But anyway, enough of that. The market is almost going to be closing. That's why I'm yapping a little bit longer. Wait for the market to close. But you know what? We don't have time for that. We're going to get down to this, guys. We got over 250 plus videos on this channel, right? I make videos every day. So there's some things I might talk about one day that you might not get the other day, okay? But I try my best to make sure I cover most of everything. All right, guys. So as you can see, let me refresh this thing here, because we try to do things, even though the videos are not live, I try to make sure I provide information that is live and up to date as far as I'm concerned. Now, you can see, right, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, JPM. I've been talking about them all day today on my other channel. Meta, Amazon. These guys are all down. These are the big boys, right? The big boys are down. But the rest of the market is still doing good, right? My portfolio, right? My portfolios. My Fidelity portfolios, right? I have a lot of stuff in my Fidelity account. I have multiple portfolios in my Fidelity account, retirement portfolio, my kids portfolio. I got all kind of stuff in there, right? Today, as far as I can see, we are down somewhere between, what's that? $18,000. Now, that is bad, but it's not as bad as it was the day before. Well, last week, right? We were down like freaking $20-something thousand. And the portfolio is still going down, right? Which is not a good thing. The only good thing is we're going to get paid Friday. That's the only good thing right now, right? And I was like, man, I need a miracle, right? I need a miracle. So one thing I said I wasn't going to do, I did, but we're going to talk about that later. Guys, okay? So let's get down to it. See, the crypto market is down, of course, right? Ethereum, Bitcoin. If you guys invest in crypto, I tell you all the time, put money in there you're willing to lose, because it can take some time for your money to get back, right? Bitcoin went over 100,000 and now it's down. But Bitcoin is not going nowhere. Okay, circulating supply for Bitcoin is like 1 point something 19 million or whatever that is. It's a lot. So that stuff's not going nowhere. Ethereum not going nowhere. All these other stuff in the top 10 here not going. Even the top, maybe the top 20, they're not going anywhere. These things were billions of dollars. Okay, so you see, meme coins are doing good today. Whenever Bitcoin is down or Ethereum is down, the meme coin do okay. I don't know why, but it's always seemed that way. Um, But if you're investing in these things, remember, do your due diligence, right? And stuff happens that sometimes you cannot control. So just remember that and be mindful. So so guys, I finally sold all of the positions in here, right? I sold everything. See, zero. I sold every single bit of them, right? And I transfer money to my account. Right? It was like $531 and 52 cents. I transferred that to my account, and then after that, we're just gonna leave. Gonna close this account here, right? I tell you guys all the time. The reason I left this open, because it shows my status here that how long I've been investing, right? This is what I started with, but I'm like, you know what? I don't need to use this no more, because this account is just 500 now, but it's gonna grow, and I rather grow somewhere that I have control over than grow in a place I don't have control. So, like I said, if you want to invest in SHD, Dividend Kings, the Dividend Aristocrats, this is the place to do it. It's safer than investing in extreme high yield and doing it here. You really don't have control, because if you need to sell at extended hours, you cannot do that. So that's the reason. So we're saying goodbye to this. I'm going to continue to show this until the funds transfer over, but just so you guys can see that. That's it. All right. So let's get it popping. All right. So back into other portfolio here, right? Portfolio is down $200 a day, almost $300. Guys, okay, I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I did it, right? Remember, I said I wasn't gonna put margins on this portfolio. But with the market been down so much, I'm like, what the hell? I don't have the extra cash to throw in here. I have to wait until Friday. And then now, so I can't wait until Friday to do that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to enable, margins, and I have to wait, of course, because when I went in to buy, I was like, okay, we got margins enabled. I'm going to go spend some money. Of course, nothing. I couldn't do anything. So I'm like, God damn it. But who knows if the market is going to go down tomorrow, right? I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. And I'm telling you guys why I did it, right? Now, I haven't bought anything because when I went to buy, I couldn't do it. So if the market continues to go down tomorrow, the margin is still there. If they approve me to get some money, well, they already approved me, but the money haven't shown up. So it might take 24 hours or so for that to settle. So when that funds do show up based on my actual account value, I can use some of that money to buy some stuff. Because other than that, man, I was like, you know what? I was going to spend at least $5,000 today, and you guys know where that money was going to go into Misty. I was going to throw $5,000 into Misty, then the rest of the money was going to go into maybe stuff that I was going to pay this week. I did look and see what's paying this week. I think it's Nvidia. Nvidia is the only thing that I have in my other portfolio that is not haven't reached 1,000 shares. But in here, of course, I would have bought some Nvidia. Did I have Nvidia in here? Let me see. Yes, I do. So it's like $20. So of course, I was going to put $5,000 into Misty, and the other five I was going to put $3 or $4,000 or whatever. I was going to throw it into Nvidia. Okay, and that was going to be that. But since it didn't work out, I'm going to wait and see what's happening from now until Wednesday. If the market continues to go down by Wednesday, of course, I'm going to use that money to buy some stuff, which I don't want to do. And then I have to work my butt off to pay that back. So hopefully the market gets better. Well, I don't have to spend any money, but I wanted to share that with you guys because you guys know I share everything as far as investment goes with you guys. Now, y'all can critique me. Like I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. And I could keep my mouth shut, but that's not me. Okay. I'm sharing it with you guys. Hopefully, like I said, the market go up. If it continue to go down, of course, then I'm gonna take advantage of the margins because you can see my cost average right now. Over here is $27 to $22. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. All right, and then work my way up to paying that back because I'm moving money into the portfolio. So once that come in, I can just let that sit as I move money into the portfolio and build it gradually to get it to that level we need to get it to. So it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. So that's where we are right now. So just deciding to do things on the spur of the moment, right? And I was like sitting in the bed thinking, and actually I'm not feeling good today. I'm feeling bad. I've been like kind of tired. Like I drank some what you call it yesterday, some pineapple, right? And depending on how people make the pineapple, it makes me itch. And I took 2 Benadryl last night, and of course the itching eventually stopped today. But then the after effects of the Benadryl, I have to drink a lot more water to kind of get that out of my system. So I just feel really tired type, and then I have a little fever, but other than that, I'm good. So I was like, man, let me get up because I was laying in bed. I've been laying in bed all day, and I let me get up. Of course, I'm eating, so my appetite is there. I'm still eating, so that's a good thing. I haven't thrown up, all the stuff that you'll be like, oh, well, I'm a little sickly, blah, blah, blah. But I haven't done none of that. So I'm happy as far as that's concerned. I still feel good, even though I feel bad, if that make any sense. But I still have to do this, right? Because I can't. If I couldn't, I would probably, I don't know what I would do, right? But I can't. So I'm here sticking up to my end of the bargain, which is generating a video every day on this channel. Um, for you guys. Okay. Now I didn't buy anything today, so there's no changes other than what I sold. I did not buy anything today. I'm waiting on that funds should be available in my portfolio in 2 days, a day or two. It might show up tomorrow in my personal account, and then I will transfer the funds here. It's going to take another couple of days before the funds get here. Um, you know, that's it. Now I might put that funds into Robinhood also. It just depends, right? Because after everything, the funds that came in, we got out of margins. Of course, if the portfolios keep going down because of another day of margins, as you can see, we're at $1,000 right now. As the market continue to go down, so that gave me a couple of days, right? And a lot of this stuff is on margins, right? It's on margins. So I might throw that $500 in here, depend on what happened between now and Wednesday. That money should be available in my account Wednesday, and it's instant deposit. So once it's available in my account, boom, I'm gonna throw it in here. That should cover some of the margins, if not all. And then we get paid on Friday. Again, we don't get paid a lot of money, right? Because I have here, sorry, mosquitoes. I have here 118 shares. And then DIPS, I got 1,000 shares. What else? We get paid. What else we get paid from? PLTY, I got 43 shares. So, I mean, I don't know what we're going to get paid from PLTY on Friday. I have no idea. So, hopefully, if they pay $2, then we're going to get $100, close to $100. If they pay $1, then of course we're going to only get the $49. So, hopefully, they pay a little bit more. And then I have some shares in here. What else I have shares? Some of these stuff pay on Thursdays. But like I said, we need to build the rest of the portfolio. Right now, I'm focusing on Coney, right? Which is supposed to pay next week. I'm focusing on that to get it to 1,000 shares. Once I get Coney to 1,000 shares, depending on how things look come Friday, um, and then I can start focusing on Nvidia, NV, right? Getting that to 1,000 shares. So as we get this up to 1,000 shares, then I can go back down to, Pepe, SQY, some of these other guys and kind of build them up. Um, at some point, I said I might cut down each week to just two positions, not core, two positions in how in high yield, and then put most of the other funds into my safer, lower yield positions. So I don't have too many of them because I already have the mid-level high yield type curve, right? And I need to build up those positions because they pay pretty good dividends too. So I need to build those up, get them to the next level. Okay. So the thing been on the 300 all day. As soon as I get on the thing, you see it went up, been up here, and then it started to drop before the market closed. So it is what it is. All right. Now, I don't even want to talk about nothing in here. Everything is still the same. I just talked about that. The portfolio is continuing to grow in total income, but with the down market, all the stuff going on in this United States, right? Even though I'm not in the United States right now, I'm in the Dominican Republic, but still, with everything that's going on with the market, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track. Especially, like I said, I've been in bed all morning. I just got out of bed, take some medicine, and get on here to talk to you guys. But it is what it is. We're going to continue to invest. We're not going to stop investing because the market take a dump, right? That's the meantime we invest. That's why you see me trying to throw margin on my other account that I said I wasn't going to throw margin on, so I can take advantage of the down market. But everything happened for a reason, and we gotta do what we gotta do, right? I've been doing this for 5 years. There's been many down markets, especially in the last 6 months. There's been a lot of down markets, but when you're investing 4 or 5 thousand, when the market go down, it's not that bad. When you're investing 20, 30,000, when the market go down, it's not that bad. But when you're investing over $500,000, when the market go down 1%, you feel that 1%. If it go down 5%, you feel that 5%. So, that's the difference. Okay, guys. But it doesn't mean your effort is any less. I got a small account too. I have a smaller account that's just sold out of. Going to move that money to one of these, to either Robinhood or Fidelity, based on how my margin will come Wednesday. And that's what we're going to do, right? So we got to cover those margins. We borrowed the money. We got to cover those back up to make sure everything is okay. That's what we got to do. Okay, guys. And nothing have changed, right? The income did drop a little bit under $1,000. It went down about 1,000 or so, right? That's still good. 30 grand for the month, it's not a bad thing. Even though we're trying to get to 60, but we kind of come a big drop, right? It's a big drop. It is a big drop, but we got to continue to do what we do because this is how we operate. We are investors. We don't quit because the market take a dump, right? We don't quit. We don't stop. Like is MC Hammer, we don't quit, don't stop, whatever. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm tripping. You see that how I motivate myself, guys. So if I'm not giving up, you can't give up because we work together to make sure we build our future, right? This is what we're doing right now. We can't quit. We cannot stop. We cannot quit. We're too legit to quit, okay? Like MC Hammer said, too legit to quit. So we are not going to quit. We're going to continue to invest in our future because we do this for our family, for our kids, for our loved ones. This is why we do this stuff. Okay? So, all right, guys. So, so the income is down. But what that means? It means we're down a little bit in the money. But the overall goal does not change, right? Because you get an obstacle in your way, you don't change your goal. You just change your direction, right? We just change the direction a little bit, but we're still trying to get to that goal. So this is exactly what we're doing right now, okay? Because we got an obstacle, the market is down. It's not only us that's been affected. There's a lot of people that's been affected. Now, don't get me wrong. People are still making money. Market go up or down. People are still making money. but we got to do what we got to do. Okay, as you can see, everything is still the same, right? Long term. This is a long term goal. Okay, some people making $1 million a month. Now they might not be doing this what we're doing, but they're doing other things and generating income of $1 million a month. Okay, now we working on generating 100 grand a month, 60 grand a month, 80 grand a month. That's a work in progress. I remember when I was just trying to get to $1,000 a month, and I was ecstatic. I was crazy happy. I was like, yes, I can quit my freaking job now at $1,000 a month and go live in Colombia. At the time, I wasn't thinking, I'm like, yeah, I got to pay my daughter tuition. I wasn't thinking about all that. I was just thinking about me. Like, I wasn't thinking about her going to college. I'm like, man, she's smart enough. She's going to get scholarships and all this stuff. And when I talked to her, she's like, yeah, daddy, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Listen to somebody who never been to college before. Instead of listening to your father who went to college and got degrees. Right? But that what happened. Sometimes the kids get influenced by people that love them, that they think they have the best interest at heart, but they don't know. So how can you tell somebody to save money if you don't know how to save money? How can you tell somebody to invest if you don't know how to invest? You know what I'm saying? How can you do that? You know, there's a bunch of financial advisors out there who will give you financial advice, but they don't even have a nickel. The guy one time called me, tried to buy my property. I told him my price. He's like, oh, I don't have that. I said, but this is my price. He's like, why you want to sell? I'm like, I don't want to sell. You called me. I didn't call you. But why is your property on the market? My property wasn't on the market, but you make me an offer that suits me. I would sell it to you today. He's like, oh. I'm saying, yeah, I'm not attached to it. It's an investment. Okay, if it's going to make me the money that I need to put that money into something else that's going to generate me more money and I have to do less work, I don't have to deal with tenant, that's an easy peasy. Right? I got an apartment that's generating me almost $1,000 a month. Right? But by the time I pay HOA dues, taxes, insurance, and all this other stuff, it might be generated about $600 a month. But if I sell that property and invest that $170,000, $180,000, $150,000, whatever it is, and invest that money, guess what? Now I'm making $3-4 grand a month. Easy. That's my money, right? No margins. So with that, I'm close to $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month from just $150,000 to $170,000. In 12 months, I would have made over half of my money back in dividends. And if I decide to reinvest that money, of course, I would have made my money back in 12 months. But if I say, you know what, I'm not going to invest it, I'm just going to take that $10,000 and put it into an account, set it aside, or just let it sit there for a rainy day like today when the market is down, like it's been down for the last week, and I can just take that funds and throw it back into that, then we gravy. That's what we need to do. But I mean, it's tricky, right? Shit happens. Stuff happens. I'm sorry, guys. I'm cursing again. Stuff happens. But I don't mean we're going to stop investing. Okay? We're not going to stop investing. So, that said, remember, guys, to invest in your future, like and share the content. Okay? I appreciate you guys watching the content. The channel is growing gradually, which is good, right? We're not getting 300,000 subscribers and then we get 100 views, right? We got almost 2,000 subscribers and we're getting 300 views, right? Like I always say, I prefer to have people viewing the content and sharing the content than to have people not viewing the content and sharing the content and have all these subscribers. There's no value to the channel. So guys, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my insight on my portfolio. Okay, so if you like it, share with somebody else. If you don't like it, share with somebody else. Okay, guys, we'll do this again tomorrow. I love you guys. Peace out.